Hello, everybody. In It's All Within, Mastering the Law of Consciousness. I think it's time for us to get deep into this and understand this law and how to use it. Because I mentioned in an earlier post, I'll kind of recap a couple of things that I mentioned, but in that earlier post, I talked about the fact that the world and all within it is our conditioned consciousness objectified, and that consciousness is the cause as well as the substance of the entire world. I hope you let that soak in and really consider that consciousness is the cause as well as the substance of the entire world. So where else are we to turn but to the law of consciousness and the method of operating this law that will enable each one of us to accomplish our every desire in life. Now that, if that's not exciting, I just don't know what is. When we're armed with the knowledge, the working knowledge of this law, then we can build and maintain an ideal world. So it's time to go in. What is this law? It's like playing a game. If we don't know the rules of the game, it's really kind of hard to play. And of course, this is a finite game, as I mentioned, that the world and all within is man's conditioned consciousness, objectified. But we need to know the rules. The law is in effect. We're already using this law. We just may not be doing it in an effective, efficient, and desirable way. If there's anything in your life that is less than satisfactory, I would say you're working against yourself. Unknowingly, of course, because no one would ever consciously hurt themselves. I trust you know this. Nobody. But that doesn't mean we don't suffer the consequences for our unawareness. So now it's time to become completely aware. Here's how this law works. And I mentioned too in that earlier post that consciousness is the one and only reality, not figuratively, actually. It's the one and only reality. So let's dive in. Let's go radical and then understand this law. So this reality can be likened unto a stream that's divided into two parts, the conscious and the subconscious. Now, we need to understand the relationship between these two, how they're working together. And so we can work it more effectively and efficiently and beneficially, and we can feel more freedom, and we can actually accomplish the desires that we have in our lives. We can actually fulfill them and experience them, which means we're going to have more freedom, more fun, more excitement, more everything that is beneficial to us. It's all there. It's all within us. It's already ours, we just don't realize it. It's time to realize it. So let's look at this. Let's look at this relationship between the two, the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious is personal and selective. The subconscious is impersonal, non-selective, not a respecter of persons. The conscious is the realm of effect, the subconscious the realm of cause. These two aspects are the male and female divisions of consciousness. Conscious is the male, subconscious the female. So how do they play together? How do they work? The conscious generates ideas and impresses these ideas on the subconscious. The subconscious receives these ideas and gives form and expression to them. So there's the law. By this law, first conceiving an idea and then impressing that idea on the subconscious. All things evolve out of consciousness. There isn't anything made that is made without this sequence. So the sequence once again is the conscious conceives an idea and impresses that idea upon the subconscious. And the subconscious then expresses that which was impressed upon it. And that is how this law works. Now, this is just the introduction. In the next segment, we'll go deeper into this, but it's something to consider, contemplate, and understand, because now that you get this, the basics, then we really can start accelerating our life and live it the way we really, really want to live it. It's ours, and this game is ours to play and play full out. So thanks for joining me. I look forward to our next time together.